Why, hello, people. Today, what I'm gonna do, is play Libertalia for the fifth time, alone and lonely and then alone. Maybe I could like do it like this. So that's actually, you can see that it is not, uh, I didn't look into the bag as I selected the loot tokens. Yeah. Not exactly gonna go over the rules. I mean, you'll see what's going on. You'll see what's happening. But I'm just gonna like shuffle the deck that I need to shuffle. And I'm gonna go through all the everything of the setup, I guess. There we go. That's the last three. For the first voyage, the first adventure. And so what we shuffle is this, and I mean, of course, look at this. I can shuffle not just because I'm gonna make it random, but also because I can show you this. Look at me go. Look at that. This is awesome. I am amazing. And basically how this works is, the same as regular Libertalia, but these bags here of the cards determine what Automa or something like that, automation, Automa, chooses for her cards. You see, you have the Pilferer and then, well, all the characters that they actually are. And for this one, we're going to have these. And you align them in ascending order from top to bottom, and you put them like this. Can I put them like that? I just put them like that. Oh, there you go. And then here you can see if on this day there are 3 of the good loot, chests, hooks, or maps, but there's not 3. If there's 3 of the loot, the barrels, the amulets, as you can see, there's the little exchanges for this solo mode for these 2. So, well, okay, so what? So these are the good ones, these are the these are the bad. And so if you get either of the 3, right, a combo of whatever, it's the first with a cannon icon, which if there's not an icon of that, it's the highest. Then if it's 2 bad ones, like on day 4, it's going to be 1 from the left. But all of this is irrelevant because this is not the one, not the card that I will be seeing. Because, and you're about to see why, because there's not just Automa, but there's also the Pilferer, as you saw just a moment ago. And who's that? Well, that's going to be the top card of the deck. Now, how is that going to work? It's going to work very simply. So, by the reputation, Automa has a lesser reputation, so she got 10 doubloons, I got 9, because I have higher reputation now. I can't trust this because this is not what I'm going to be seeing. I'm going to be seeing the card below. So this is Bosun. I want to use this dude. After a while, after I've used these cards, I guess I guess I do want to use the first mate first. But I could also do this, the officer, that gives me, well, 3 doubloons because it brings me up to 12 if I don't have 12. So let me do this and let me see what's going to be the pilferer. It's going to be 15. And now this is different, not the same. And look at here. There is 1 of the good loot and 1 of the bad. It's going to be 3rd from the topmost character. It's going to be the bosun, which doesn't work the same as my one. That's how it's gonna go. Let's just place them like this, I guess. So first, it's the day. It's from left. Well, okay, I'm just gonna do it for the sake of it. But it's from left to right. The day actions, effects, things. Because I get what, 2 reputation. If I had 12, which I don't have 12 doubloons, I will now get just a total of 12. Bring it up to 12 because I don't have it. But if I did, I'd get 2 reputation. Then the pilfer doesn't do anything, just discards in the dusk phase, which is, well, what comes after day, which day now ends after this Automa gets 4 doubloons. So we're just gonna remove her 1 doubloon, give her 5. Boom. And now dusk phase. Automa, nope, doesn't, they don't go back. Chooses per the player aid here. Loot. If it would focus, you see, it's first the chest, then the hook, which is, chest is 4, hook is like, no, chest is 5, hook is 4, map is like 3.5, then the sword might kill, the saber might kill my character that's in my ship, which there are none. Otherwise we'll give 3, the amulet will give 3, the barrel will give 1 reputation and 1 coin, 1 gold, 1 doubloon. And then the relics, well, they lose you gold. And by the seams of it, Automa gets this. The pilferer, by the same list of priority, will discard 1, not do anything with the token itself, and then I'm left with a bad thing. So this day for me was utterly useless because I got 3 and I got nothing. So we're just gonna put on the right the characters in Automa's ship. Here I'm gonna just put them beside the deck of cards, and then we're just gonna immediately discard whatever the pilfer card was there. So now I'm thinking to use the apprentice, which is gonna be activating the day ability of a character in my ship, which would be that. Which would be that. Which would be that. So do I want that? Do maybe I don't want that. Maybe I'm gonna play the recruiter, which plays a character from my hand. You don't see it from my hand into the ship. So basically, bypassing the island, where per the thing they would be actually they wouldn't be able to get killed because this is not how this works. This is not. I'm playing solo, so that doesn't happen. Huh. Well, anyway, that's the pilferer. There's gonna be 14 there. I'm gonna be higher than that. And per this, it's again not well. It's 2 good, 1 bad. It's 1 bad, 1 good. It's second from the last, which is then gonna be the recruiter as well. Well, what happens now? Reputation. Reputation. That's how it's gonna go. Because this is lower, it goes first, and then because this is the same, well, I have higher reputation, I go first. Well, I mean, more so go to the right. Because then nothing happens here. What happens here? The lowest ranked character with an anchor ability or whatnot. So this, first mate. That's the only one. Well, I mean, unless... Yeah, not unless. Definitely the only one. And, man, that's what happens. What I do is I do the same thing. Because that's the only character that I care for to bypass, well, being played regularly. And then, well, then I'll pick up the map, which I just realized that is absolutely useless. And so does Automa, but, well, will not get anything from that. The pilferer discards that one, gets discarded itself. The recruiter comes back to Automa in the most long-winded way ever. And so does mine. So that's good. Now, our first mate's ability, which is going to be at the end of the voyage, at day 4, I'll gain 1 doubloon for each character in my ship. So by now it's going to be 3. By day 4 it will be 5, because I'll have played another 2 characters. So what am I going to play now? What am I going to do? Well, well, I don't know. I don't know. Because the bosun is just kind of eh. This might be good. This, ooh, yes. Because this uses the day ability and we'll use probably the recruiter's ability. So let's see. That's 36. That's quite a lot. That's 2 good, 1 eh. And that's going to be for this. Third from the back, from the top more so maybe. That's going to be the apprentice as well. So, I don't know. I've noticed that though it is automated, it's Automa, you know. Okay, so that's, I guess maybe that's how you pronounce it. It thinks. It thinks. It does do things that make sense somehow. And so I have higher reputation. Mine is gonna be, mine is gonna be more to the right, which is maybe not a good thing. I don't know. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. So what is it? Uses the daytime ability of a character in her ship, choosing the lowest ranked. If there is more than one, which there is more than one. Imagine that. So what's the lowest ranked? That's the bosun. Actually, I am not doing well at all with the... I'm not looking at what you see. So I'm sorry. But that's going to be that. It's going to get another 4 if the camera would focus, which of course, why in the hell would it ever? There we go. That's 4. That, well, she gets... So what am I going to do? I'm just going to give her a 1 and a 3. That's going to be 4. And I'm going to just remove the 3 3s and the 1, which is, if you know math, that's going to be 10. I'm going to pick up the 2 5s for the sake of convenience. For myself and myself. Well, why am I doing that? I am so... Just, come on. So I use the ability of a character in my ship. That's going to be the recruiter. And I'm going to play this, yes, the innkeeper. So instead of utilizing its... Now, I don't know actually if that should activate now, the day ability there. Shouldn't, I don't think. I think it's just the one in the island, yes. Yes, so I self-corrected myself there. So that won't get activated. I won't get to return a character from my ship to my hand. It's not going to happen, but it's going to be there. And it's going to count for 1 more doubloon at the end of the voyage from the first mate. So that's good. And the pilferer, well, we'll discard this. Yeet. I will take this because it is worth 4. And Automa will take this, which is, well, not going to discard any of my characters because they don't have night effects or actions. But instead, because she can't do that, we will give 3 to her, more so she will get 3. And now that goes there. This goes here to the ship once again, or not once again, but as well. And that will get discarded. Imagine that. Now I have the only option left. Oh, that's way high up. The bosun. 2 for each character in my ship with a rank lower than 21, which I have 3 of. Via the help of the recruiter for his first time, and for his second time by the apprentice to play the innkeeper there. That was pretty cool, pretty good, pretty clever of me, I guess, in a way. So, I mean, I didn't leave myself a choice, though, so... Not that I needed one. Okay, so that's going to be 1. As I said, 1. Yeah. Imagine that. What's that? That's 2 bad things. That's going to be 2 bad things. That's going to be the... From the right. The rightmost character. From the right. It's going to be 1. Now, I do realize you might not be able to see that so well. But, you know, you can maybe like zoom in. I think that's a feature of YouTube. And not only YouTube, maybe not only YouTube has that. Well, what's that? If Automa has 12 or more doubloons, gains 2 reputation, which, by God, she does. By God, I'm playing against Lady, and I have lost twice, won twice. Or, yes, I have won twice and lost twice, so this is for all the marbles. Did I say that in the beginning? I think I meant to say it. Didn't say it. However, 2 for each character, lower than rank, or ranked lower than 21. So that's going to be 6. 2 threes. Then I choose my token, which is going to be the amulet, which is awesome, I guess. And it doesn't matter because Automa has to pick this one, and the pilfer will discard that one. I'm not really doing this in order, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to do it faster, maybe? Is that what I'm doing? So what happens now is this. Well, I get 3, I lose 3, nothing. Same, well, not same, but the saber does nothing now. Got 3. Beforehand, she got 3, now, well, we'll lose 3, and that's it. The map does nothing on its own if it's just a single map. You need 2 to get 7 doubloons. Now, for this, for her, for the first mate's ability, because it's all days, effects, day effects, right? But this, for each character in her ship, that's 5. I'll give her 5. And there you go. And it all gets discarded now. They don't live to see the other voyage. And here, Automa has no choice but to get 4 doubloons. I have a choice. I can either get 4 doubloons or I can keep a character character from my ship. A character from my ship. So I will either get 4 here, 6 here, get 10, or get just 5. So half the amount, which I don't want to know. Why would it have been 5? Because, you know, there wouldn't have been another character for the first mate to give 1 more doubloon for me 4. But, speaking of 4, I get 4, right? For the hook. But then also, for all of these 5 characters and the first mate himself, I'll get 6 more, which, you know, math, 4 plus 6 is 10. And that's quite nice when you think about it. Then all here, we have 6 threes, so that's going to be 5 threes here that I'm going to put back in there. That's 15, just so that I can easily count it up, because now I have 20, 25, and 28. And it all goes back in there, and I do 2 and 8. And I'm realizing this video would be very long, so I'm probably going to make it into 3 parts, or what? We're doing it that way, but we're gonna end on a good note, I guess, then, because that's 20, 4 5s. That's 2, and that right there is 3, 3, and 1. That is 7. This is so stupid. But I am winning by 1 point for now. There's 2 more voyages left. What will happen next? Um, uh, find out soon on here in the subscribe with the things of the stuff and such, you know. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed, I guess. Does it even focus even? Can you even see the board? Can you even see the things? I hope you could. Sort of. You can't really read, but I did. Yeah, sort of explain. I can't really, I mean, I would have to hold it up. I would have to hold it up like this, and I would have to, like, go over the stuff. And that is, well, with, you know, me having a wired headphone thing. Headphones, maybe? Even, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Here you go. Yeah, there. Comment about it. Should I do that? Should I not do that? Would it be better? Okay, I'm stalling. Goodbye.